Okay, fellow citizens, this is a continuation of the previous video that accidentally shut itself off because it ran out of time on the memory card. And that video will be in the description of this YouTube video, and that video will be above this one in the blog that this video will be put, and that video will be put in. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. This is basically my the statements I'm making in closing in reference to the theme of what was described in the previous video. This is a continuation of. When I attended that news conference downtown, an individual, I believe her name is Donna Fry, she clearly mentioned that women in San Diego have a right to feel safe, unmolested, not abused, while I am wearing this t-shirt right behind her for over a half hour. Right behind her, 1 foot behind her, I'm wearing this t-shirt. She gave a news conference saying that the citizens of San Diego have a right to feel safe. Okay? She saw it numerous times. Okay? But she didn't ask me once what happened. Not once. I'm a woman. What's happening? What's going on? I mean, I'm a woman. Don't I have the right to feel safe? I was sexually harassed by at least one sheriff's department officer in the Hall of Justice on March 29, 2013. Where's my justice concerning that? Where's my justice concerning me being brutally assaulted on an MTS bus, and then it highly appears that MTS sent me an altered video of me being assaulted? Where's my justice concerning that? Where's my justice concerning the factual reality that I am an organized stalking, gang stalking target in San Diego, that I already know for a literal fact that the San Diego police are directly involved in? Go to YouTube and type in 2/20/13 learning disabled woman catches another gang stalker admitting sensor harass. Then go to YouTube and type in learning disabled woman catches gang stalker admitting sensor harass. Then go to YouTube and type in learning disabled woman brutally assaulted on MTS bus. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. I'm gonna make just a statement here. It's gonna be a general statement because I think that most human beings here have the capacity to be honest with themselves concerning at least innate self-preservation inclinations, okay, can say to themselves, if they have the ability to honestly sit back and say to themselves, do I want anybody harassing me, stalking me, threatening me, brutally assaulting me? You say these things to yourself, and what do you think the answer is going to be? It's going to be no. Unless you're got some kind of issue, it's going to say no. These things are happening to me along all my routes every single day by the business community that they have got on board in these campaigns, because in organized stalking, gang stalking expeditions, which this can be Googled, you can go to Google right now and type in the community notification or the offender's notification in order to be able to witness that these notifications, which are a law enforcement tool, are being illegally and criminally used in order to solicit the community at large, including businesses, universities, public libraries, church groups, you name it, any other type of group, okay, to engage in organized stalking, gang stalking methods against the target, whether they're aware that what they're being told to do is gang stalking or not. Yes. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. I was exposing these factual realities online, and I was brutally assaulted on an MTS bus because of it. Now, you can take this information that I just described alone, just the tidbits of information that I've described alone in this video, and research them, and anybody with any ability to engage in common sense, deductive reasoning, inductive reasoning, analytical processing, and then you can look at statistical analysis in reference to logic and probabilities concerning what's the likelihood of just these 3 videos illustrating to you that I am not a victim of this crime. Yes. So why won't the San Diego Police, the San Diego District Attorney's Office, and the San Diego City Attorney's Office? Well, I haven't briefed the San Diego City's Attorney's Office yet that I'm a target of this crime, but I guarantee you right now, I've experienced this crime inside of the Hall of Justice by Sheriff's Department's personnel, employees, and other individuals in that building on each date that I have went there. So they know who I am. That's right, the Hall of Justice, on numerous occasions. Yes. So when we look at how the factual reality is that nobody will make a police report concerning this fact. Nobody will investigate that I am a victim of this crime. They will not investigate the places that it's happened at, the fact that I was assaulted on an MTS bus, the fact that it highly appears MTS sent me an altered video of me being assaulted. Yes, Why won't anybody investigate this? If a woman is stalked, harassed, brutally assaulted, if numerous other crimes have happened to them as a result of being a target of this crime, yes, why won't they investigate it is the statement of the day. Now, you might think that I'm being a little bit emotional right now, but organized stalking, gang stalking targets have every aspect of their lives totally destroyed as a result of being a victim of this crime. Homelessness is created of this by them getting landlords and property owners on board. How the fact that they'll either rent apartments above, below, or next to a target, or they'll solicit current tenants that are in the apartments above, below, or next to a target in reference to where their apartment's at to engage in organized stalking, gang stalking, harassment of a target as they're being concerning the fact that when they're a tenant in that apartment. How they'll get landlords and property owners on board. How they'll use post employees to steal or delay the rent of a target to make them homeless. Yes, you would not believe the criminality that is behind these organized stalking, gang stalking expeditions. And as far as I can see, only 1-2 people have ever gotten any type of measured exposure or response from any law enforcement or government branch. That being James Walbert and the individual that was covered on the news. You can go to YouTube and type in gang stalking bullying on steroids. Those are the only. And I'm sorry, Connie Marshall. She got some news coverage, but the crime continued against her once she walked out of the news station. Okay. Let me give you another tidbit of information. This is a general statement. This has nothing to do with any news station here in San Diego or any news reporter. But I read some information online by David Lawson, who wrote a book concerning gang stalking, and he said even some TV crews can be involved in gang stalking. Okay, so if you look at that report concerning Connie Marshall being covered, and how that news reporter that was covering that event concerning her being covered, well, you can see that there were some negative connotations going on concerning how they were acting physically, and even some of their tone of voices concerning their statements about Connie Marshall. You know, this is organized crime in the system because not one specific, even little street gangs had the community connections that these people have in order to initiate and protect these organized stalking, community-based harassments against the target. And that's not including the crimes that happens to targets, what happens to us financially, what happens to our ability to be able to rent apartments or homes and be able to stay in them, about how our apartments and homes are entered, property in our homes is taken and then replaced at later dates. Things that we own inside of our homes are rearranged in order to leave a calling card that they have entered our home. Even our food can be poisoned. And all of these statements can be Googled extensively in cross-reference to organized stalking or gang stalking. How can a little street gang, this is not stalking by gangs, how can a little street gang get campus safety staff, library staff, at a public library or even a university library or a college library to engage in gang stalking harassment of a target when they enter their campus or their building? Okay? How can a little itty-bitty street gang, no matter whether it's big or little, how do they have the power and influence to influence government employees to engage in gang stalking? This is organized crime in the system that is directly connected to these expeditions. So, if this is organized crime in the system that's connected to it, perpetrating it, then how can a target of these crimes get help concerning it? And this is what I'm exposing, because it is my right, it is my human right, it is my divine right. When anybody has a crime subjected towards them, it is their innate self-preservation instincts to say, look, I'm going to investigate what's going on here. I'm going to discover the responsible parties in reference to if I witness something happening towards me that is identical in reference to the harassment they experienced and I experienced along all my routes, then I know that they have at least been solicited to engage in these harassment protocols. And I will expose them, because I don't care anymore. I have gotten to the point where you can only do so much to a person before you put a dog in a corner and abuse him, he's going to fight back. Well, I'm not a dog, I'm a human being, okay? And since every area of my life has been destroyed by this organized crime that's in the system that's perpetrating these crimes, managing them, and then using the same employment descriptions to protect them, you better believe that me and any other targeted individual will expose them up and down the street. Because it is our innate human right to do these things. I'm not involved in any illegal or criminal activity whatsoever. I'm not crazy in any way, shape, or form. I'm not a threat to myself or others, and I'm not engaged in any social deviant behavior whatsoever. I'm a good woman. In fact, I'm a practicing Christian woman to the best of my ability, even though I am provoked along all of my routes by individuals getting around me along all my routes and constantly repeating the word gangstalker, gangstalking, gangstalk, oh my god, weird, crazy, gangstalk, gangstalker, oh my god. And this is done to keep me mentally preoccupied with the fact that I am a victim of this crime by having individuals in the community constantly get around me and repeat it everywhere I go. That in turn makes me feel stalked, harassed, and mentally and emotionally preoccupied with the fact that I am a victim of this crime, and it's why they're doing it. It's called the direct conversation method of organized stalking expeditions, gang stalking expeditions. They're doing it deliberately. Now, I have undisputable proof online that I'm a victim of this crime. Again, look in the description of this YouTube video, and you will see the video that this is a continuation of. So, when you see this shirt, it's a question. It's not. It can be viewed as a question, but it's a statement as well. Learning disabled woman brutally assaulted on an MTS bus. District attorney won't investigate. All you have to do is ask yourself this question. If they won't investigate it, there's got to be a reason. Okay? Just like if I'm picking up this battery right now. There's a reason why I picked it up. I don't have to explain to you the reason why I picked it up, but I picked it up. Well, I guess that's a bad example. This bus schedule right here. If I want to look at a bus time that this bus will come and pick me up at any specific bus stop that it goes to, I have to look at this, which means there's a reason for me to pick this up. Okay? Now, if the district attorney's office or the police will not make a police report that I'm a victim of this crime, and the district attorney's office won't investigate the fact that the police won't make a report, and they won't investigate the fact that I was brutally assaulted on an MTS bus, and then MTS sent me an altered video, there's got to be a reason. Could it be to protect MTS so no criminal prosecution or premise liability occurs? It's the system perpetrating these crimes, and then it's the system protecting them, and the places they use. That's right. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams, and guess what they also do? They call us targets crazy for us exposing the truth concerning these crimes by petitioning us into county mental health, suggesting that we're mentally ill or delusional. Yes, or that we're paranoid schizophrenic, or we're schizophrenic, bipolar, schizoaffective, you name it. Dementia, whatever label that they can try and put on us to discredit us because we're telling the truth is what they do, including using doctors in area hospitals, county mental health. Yeah, you would not believe the crimes that are involved in these organized stalking expeditions. We're just normal people. I'm a person, just like you. Can you imagine this happening to you and not getting no help? And then additional crimes happening to you? Not only because you're exposing it, but because of the original motivation they had for you. Human trafficking, sexual servitude rings, prostitution rings, illegally co-opting you as a person through syndicated probate control as a result of them calling you crazy, putting you in a group home so these crimes can continue towards you in an isolated environment they own in order to exploit your insurance, to co-opt your existing finances. Yes, because once they get syndicated probate control of you, they got syndicated probate control of your finances. It's racketeering. This is about racketeering, human trafficking, and insurance fraud. And it's the reason why they're targeting people. Yes, to begin with, using the system to gain this syndicated probate control by claiming that a target is mentally ill because they're claiming they're being harassed and stalked by people they don't know. Organized stalking, gang stalking. It's why these templates of harassment and protocols and staged events are designed to begin with. This was the original motivation for me and my fellow targeted individuals. And they're using the system to perpetrate these crimes and protect them. Learning disabled woman brutally assaulted on MTS bus. District attorneys won't investigate. So you better be darn sure that I will do everything legally in order to expose every single person who engages in organized stalking harassment around me. Yes, concerning me, around me, you better believe I will, because I'm not afraid of anyone. Once you get to a certain point in this campaign, you realize that you gotta do what you gotta do in order to be able to make sure that you stay safe by exposing the individuals that are involved and the individuals that you highly suspect are protecting it. Because any individual should have the right to walk into any police department and make a report that they're a victim of a crime and not be denied that right to do so. You got to ask yourself, why won't they? Then when you have a police officer gaslight you, which means that they're engaging in gang stalking towards you, then you come to understand they're involved in it. I'm in San Diego, California. All you got to do is take a look at this shirt. Learning disabled woman, brutally assaulted on MTS bus, district attorney's office won't investigate. And then just ask yourself why. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is S.C. Williams. I don't care how my videos appear to anybody. I don't care. And I make that statement because I'm sure that the organized crime in the system is cyber surveillance and cyber monitoring is a direct method of gang stalking, and that can be Googled. Okay? So I already know they're watching my videos. So the only thing that I really have to say to you, okay, is specific. It's my right. Anyways, I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. I make these videos to inform, to expose the truth concerning these factual realities. If a human being, an American citizen, cannot get no justice, okay, that is guaranteed by the to them by the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, then they got to get off their butt, carry themselves by their bootstraps, and expose the individuals that are responsible for at least them not advocating for a victim of crime. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. I make these videos to inform, to expose the truth, so the truth can be known. Thank you.